I have a question. If I have, say, 2 or 3 tabs of YouTubers up, does it still show I'm watching even though I don't have that tab up? Okay, don't listen to any people saying Twitch doesn't count lurkers or whatever. They're not thinking. Your browser sends information to the sites that you are using, okay? If you click on the player, you're interacting with the website in some way, shape, or form. You have the audio on, the video is playing, and maybe an ad has played, things like that. The website knows this and says, yes, this person is legitimately watching. If you open the tab and for some reason the player has stopped, which sometimes happens if the tab isn't the main one, if you have another tab open and then that you're like tabbed off of Twitch, if an ad plays and then like, you know, sometimes when an ad starts playing, it just pauses the whole thing because you're not watching it. You will get bumped out of the viewer list and you will get put into the, you know, this person isn't watching mode and you won't count, right? Which is true because you're not watching, which is okay, right? It's not like you are legitimately watching the stream and it doesn't count you. So if you have it on another monitor and the player is playing and an ad plays, let's say, or it gets to the point where an ad would be and it's still playing, whatever, then it's real. And yeah, like you said, lets the browsers also unload inactive tabs. Exactly. So if you have the tab inactive, which means you aren't watching, motherfucker, then yeah, it's not going to count you as watching. So if you got the tabs open and you're switching between them and you're interacting with the player in some way, or you're like clicking on the chat, maybe chatting, maybe sending an emote, whatever, you'll definitely be counted. And then if you have it on the side on your second monitor and you're not interacting, but it's still like at the forefront, it doesn't have another tab covering it, it's usually fine too, because they assume you're physically watching because it is the focused tab in that window. But a tab knows whether it's in focus or not compared to the other things in the same window as it. And if it's not in focus, yeah, your browser starts to like put some tabs to sleep and unload stuff. And when it does that, yeah, it's not going to count you. So as long as it's the main one, you're chilling. You are chilling. Twitch does cut the quality if it's not the front tab. Yeah, it's reducing load because they're spending bandwidth to send you a video you're not even watching. Like you could see other ways to tell like it knows you're not watching, right? And yeah, if you want to mute it, what you can do is you can mute the tab. If you're playing audio via YouTube or Twitch or something, any audio really, and you tab out, you've clicked onto another tab within that window, you can then see like the little audio symbol and you can click on it to mute it for Chromium browsers especially, right? If you do that, you don't hear the stream, but the tab still thinks it's playing the audio and your browser's sending that info of, you know, yep, this is what's here. It doesn't send that like, oops, tab has been muted info to Twitch. It doesn't send that. So yeah, but if I'm watching multiple streams at once, it's fine. There's a number, there used to be a rumor that you could only watch 2 streams and any more than that you won't count. Any Twitch staff I've spoken to or former staff have all said it's more like 4 to 6 streams, and they kind of made it sound like more like it was 5 or 6, where it's still valid as long as the players are all playing, the audio is audioing, it thinks you're there, right? You haven't given it any reason to think you're not there, then it's okay. There's going to be some other information that we will never have on that stuff though, because they simply won't share like, hey, here's how our website works, because that's a little crazy to do.